I know some of you guys are probably watching this like, oh, I can't help it. I'm sorry, that's your situation. You can't be my husband. Hi everyone, Shalyn here. Today I'm going to tell you 10 requirements to be my husband. There's a lot of things that are important to me that I want, in a man, and these requirements I take very seriously. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the first one. Number one, you have to be taller than me. My past 2 serious relationships, I was with guys who were either my height or like an inch above me. And I love shoes. I'm obsessed with shoes. And whenever I would want to wear heels out or anything, they would always complain. It was always an issue, and I'm like, this really sucks. When I go on dates with guys who are taller than me, I love being able to like stand on my tippy toes and look up at them and like wrap my arms around them. I won't get into a relationship with a guy again unless he's taller than me. And number 2 is you have to have a positive attitude and be very open-minded. I've went on dates with guys who were just negative about a lot of shit, and all my friends who know me, I'm so positive about everything. If we're together and married, there's gonna be so many circumstances and problems that are thrown at us, and if you can't have a positive energy about things, we'll just have arguments, and I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. And you have to be open-minded to things. Nothing ever goes as planned. So if something happens like bad weather or traffic or anything else, I want someone who can be like, well, it's okay, like if that doesn't work, we could just do this. Coming up with solutions instead of being like, oh, this is gonna be a horrible day. Just being negative about things, like it sucks and I don't want that in a guy. And speaking of open-minded, the third thing is being adventurous. And I'm talking about in life and with sex. In the past, I've dated guys who, like, I would be like, oh my God, I want to do it right now. Oh my God, we could sneak into here and do this. And they were just like, no, that's not gonna work. This is not cool. Dude, chill. Okay, for example, if those of you who have ever seen American Horror Story Asylum, in the beginning, there's a scene with Adam Levine and his wife. They're on their honeymoon, and what they're doing is going to all these haunted places and doing it. And I think that is so cool, and that's something that I would do. It's crazy, but it's a serious thing to me. I just need someone who's open-minded to the idea of, doing it in strange places. This gets me to the fourth one. If you're gonna be my husband, you have to be okay with not being able to stick it in my butt. I have tried it before, I didn't like it, and I've also had it slip like 3 times. And if you were ever with a girl and it slipped, you know that it's not cool. It is a horrible feeling. There's one thing to take it nice and easy, but if you just jam it up there, it hurts so bad. And now if a guy's like, oh come on, it all depends on who you're with and I'll take it easy on you. I just think about those times where it slipped and how bad it hurt. And I cannot do it. I feel like it's important that I say that because I've seen relationships where like if people get married and one is not okay with something and the other one is, I feel like that leads to cheating. So that's why I need to find someone who is completely okay with not doing butt stuff, even if you're appalled by doing butt shit, it's meant to be. Number 5 is you have to have a good sense of humor. I laugh at almost anything. I feel like I'm a very funny person. I've also had situations in the past where if I tell jokes, the guy doesn't laugh, and it's such a turnoff for me. If you can't have fun and joke about certain things, it's just not cool. I really don't want someone who's so uptight all the time. Number 6, you have to enjoy movies. I watch movies so much. I write, but there's not really that many books that I'm actually interested in. But movies are so important to me. I watch movies all the time. A lot of my tattoos are from movies that I really love, and that just goes to show how much certain movies mean to me. If I told a guy, I love this movie so much, if a guy went out of his way, like I rented the movie, I watched it, paid attention, and I see why you love this, it just makes us have a better connection. Also, if a guy can't sit down and pay attention and watch a movie that I really love, that just sucks. Number 7, I want a huge family. So I need a guy that really loves kids. I joke with everyone that I want my house to be like cheaper by the dozen. I want a lot of kids. Growing up, my family was all over the place. We weren't really that close growing up, and I hated it. It sucked so bad. So I so badly, in my future, want a huge, close family. Leading me to number 8. A guy, if I'm going to marry him, number 8, he needs to be okay with adopting an Asian, because I love Asian kids so much, and I think they're so cute. And like I said before, I want a lot of kids. Even though I'm going to have kids of my own, I really want to adopt. I really want to embrace other cultures, and I really love the Asian culture. To have that a part of my family, it means a lot to me, so you have to be open to the idea of adopting an Asian baby. Number 9, no drama or gossip. I need a guy who's going to be in the moment and not caught up in other people's shit. If I go on a date with a guy and he's like, he said, she said this, going off about other shit that's so not relevant to their life and our life, it's not going to work out. And number 10, this is one of the most important things ever. And biggest deal breaker of all, you cannot get whiskey dick. I'm a huge sexual person, and I also love to drink. I love having like drunken sex, and if you get whiskey dick, it's not gonna work. I've been on dates with guys that I really liked, and they're like, I can't get it up, and I'm sure plenty of girls have been there, and once it's okay, but when it keeps happening, it's so annoying and I cannot deal. I know some of you guys are probably watching this like, oh, I can't help it. I'm sorry, that's your situation. You can't be my husband. Those are the top 10 requirements it takes to be my husband. I know some of them are crazy, some of them aren't, but that's just me. I know that everyone's different, but those are just 10 things that are very important to me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Thank you. Bye.